Hey guys, so I'm Paul. I'm gonna answer some questions and give you a quick update on what we've done so far. So before I answer y'all's questions, I want to hand it over to Mr. Ehlers here to talk about the bump. He was kind enough to give us a replica or whatever they gave us in the drawings for the bump, and he's going to talk a little bit more about it.
Hey Paul, thanks for the introduction here. Yeah, I'm very happy to help out the guys here with this one part of the field element, and basically I just followed the instructions that were provided in the team drawings as well as the game drawings. And the reason why I say that is because in the team drawing it only shows the skin, which is 1/4 inch thick plywood. You actually have to go to the team drawings to find, the game drawings to find the frame, which is basically a layered stack of 1/2 inch plywood and 3/4 inch plywood. So you got a layer of 1/2 inch plywood, 3/4 inch plywood, and the 1/2 inch deck on top, and then what you see on top is just a skin of 1/4 inch plywood. And I believe the reason why they did that is because in the game the skin is actually made out of plastic, so it's fairly similar in depth. But I do want to recommend for anybody that's going to plan on building this platform here, try to provide some reinforcement underneath the ramps, because that 1/4 inch plywood is real thin, real flexible. Somebody steps on it the wrong way, it'll split. So be aware of that and plan ahead for that.
Thank you very much. So before we get to the questions, I'd like y'all to please send us questions at oryonlabs.us/webstream. Send us questions during the day, and we'll try to answer them during our Q&A sessions at 6 p.m. every single day. Thanks. So quick update on our robot. So what we've done so far is we have attached this structure to our robot, and we have used these competition robotic parts lift kit, and it will slide like this along with inner stage here. So we're in the works. We'll give you an update late tonight. Hopefully that'll be working by then. All right, so as for the questions, let's see if we have any questions.
We had one from the chat room from earlier today. People are wondering how you're planning to score the pool noodles. If you're going to throw them, and how far away you can throw them into the goal from. Okay, so I'm going to rephrase the question if y'all didn't hear it. So the question is, how far can you throw the pool noodles? So we actually did a quick test, and the best throw so far was 7 feet, so not very far. I would say that it is going to be really hard to get the pool noodle into the second section even. So prepare for your robot to get that into anywhere, and even into the boxes too. Any other questions?
What is the what is your strategy for a drivetrain?
That's actually a really good question. So our strategy for drivetrain right now is going to be the AndyMark drive, just to prototype. But one thing we found is, if you can see here, is when you take this drivetrain onto the bump, it actually gets stuck. So we are going to need to account for that. So we either need to lift our drivetrain a little bit, or put the wheels closer forward. So another question that we have gotten so far is, why such a tall robot? Well, so we were deciding on this, and what we want to do in our design is to be able to stack 3 totes and then transport 3 totes together. That way we can put them on the bump and then take the recycle bin and then put that on top as well. One more question? All right, so no more questions so far, but please send your questions to oryonlabs.us/webstream. Just post them in the chat room, and we'll be sure to answer them during our live Q&A sessions at 6 p.m. every day. Thank you.